What's up guys? Bloodshed here. Today we're going to talk about Inna's Monk on PTR patch 271. This is all slated for season 24. Not only do we get ethereals, we also got buffs for Inna's Monk, so we're going to cover that here with gameplay and everything like that. Now the PTR has only been active a little bit over 24 hours ago, but we did spend a lot of time working on the speed build and the push build, and I just want to kind of give you guys my early impressions, my thoughts on everything. All the testing is done with about 800 Paragon, only level 25 gem levels because we had to start from scratch on the PTR. You can't like import your characters to the seasonal version. But if my damage looks crazy, it's because ethereals look it's because ethereal items are actually bonkers, so that's where that comes from. Like as a reference, I have 500 damage, you add an Ingeom, it goes to 798. You add an ethereal, it goes to 1700. Right? So it's just, they're just crazy. I went ahead on the website, bloodshed.com. That's where all my builds are. You can check them out. There's a link in the description. The two builds we're going to showcase today are going to be the push version of the build. I put it up here in the S tier for now. It's just temporary. You just head over to bloodshed.com, hover over Diablo, and you can see all the different sections we have, like for Monk. And then down in the bounty build, low GR category, I put Inna's Mystic Ally. You just click on it. I don't know if Maxroll currently has the ethereals already built into the game, you know. Just read the description. It says use the best ethereal you have with Messerschmitt affix for the speeds, and then it says the same thing with the push variation. You'll notice like the main hands are going to be missing on the builds because they're not actually in the game yet, I don't think, or in the D3 planner yet. You can also check out my website for variety games. I have a YouTube channel for variety, and I have a finance channel based on like the stock market and a private Discord and all that stuff. You can check all that in the description. So for the first demonstration, we'll just do like GR80 to simulate T16. Remember, we have super low gear levels and item levels and all that stuff. And I have a lot of cooldown because I want Mystic Ally up constantly. So you just kind of go in here and you are going to use Cyclone Strike to group them up and then hit your ally to blow them up. So this is currently how it's playing on the PTR. This is not like an official guide. This is just to let you guys know how to play it if you want to copy and paste the build for yourself, you know, so you're not completely lost with everything. Because we're killing elite packs with Ingeom, you can see this Ingeom right here. We're having basically infinite cooldown, and you're just porting around Cyclone and then, you know, Mystic Ally, and that's pretty much it. You can spam Mystic Ally or Cyclone in transition to get more allies out with the set. And that's pretty much how you play it. It does feel like U6, like Juliana's 6, right? 7-sided strike, how you port around and then just kind of blow things up here. And as you can see with the time, you know, I've been getting like sub 2-minute clears consistently with the build. It's pretty fun to play. I played it for a lot of hours today on stream, and I did not get bored, but you know, dash is fun in general for Monk. Looking for elite pack, here you go right here. Push buttons, group them up, and get your kill. I don't have the T16 version up yet. I'm still kind of working through the build, but I might add gold wrap so we have like infinite toughness with gold. I'm not sure exactly, but you know, remember it's early PTR, things can change, and it can change at any second. They can completely redesign this and that, and I'll do an official guide once I know that nothing's gonna actually change with the builds itself. But first glance, the speed build is looking good. It's fun to play, easy sub 2-minute clears as you can see for T16, for like low level speeds. We are doing this up to like GR90 this fast. And again, you know, we got these like low level 25 trapped, 25 enforcer, and rocking ethereals though. So Blood, why are you playing Inna's, right? So here's the Inna's set bonus on the PTR. The 2-piece increase the passive effect of your Mystic Ally and the base passive of your mantra by 100. So now your allies get juiced up. The 4-piece gain the base effect of all 4 mantras. But now you also get 5% damage reduction for each Mystic Ally you have out. Your Mystic Allies no longer take damage. It's even better for hardcore. Inna's was already the tanky set. Now it's even better. The 6-piece gain the passive abilities of all 5 runed Mystic Allies at all times. Attacking enemies creates your chosen ally. So any kind of attack, not just your generator. You know, Cyclone Strike is an attack that also procs them. So you can see when I was porting around, even just spamming Cyclone Strike, you're getting allies to come out to then, trigger their active effect. The damage of your Mystic ally is increased by 950 for each Mystic ally you have out. So it's pretty much all about allies this time around. They buffed Crutus Boots. Mystic ally summons 2 allies that fight by your side. They deal up to 400% increased damage and are able to attack in their forms longer. So you have this up even longer, and that's how you do the brunt of your damage. If you know, with Firebird, your allies are doing the damage for you, right? With Mirror Image Firebird. It's like the same thing here where your allies are doing all the damage. So that active effect being out is where your damage comes from. It seems to be that way. Binding of the Lesser Gods also got buffed. Again, enemies hit by Cyclone Strike take up to 400% increased damage from your Mystic ally for 5 seconds. But they added this thing, Fire allies gain 5 times the bonus. But Blood, why aren't you using Fire allies, my friend? Because as of right now, at this moment on the PTR, their AI is really bad. Kind of like Wizard, how like the Wizard, like in terms of stupid, Wizard mirror images are smarter than Fire allies. And then the Water ally are smarter than Wizard mirror images, I guess. That would be the dumb tier list, right? And then Gargs are somewhere at the bottom, I don't know. So if they fix the AI with Fire ally or they give it more AoE, not only is the AI worse, the AoE is also trash compared to Water. So right now we're rocking the Tidal Wave, and it seems to be working really well, as you saw in the speed version of the build. So Blood Bro, what about the push version of Inna's? Well, we did a 110 today with Inna's, as you can see right here. Again, with the same parameters that I just showed you on screen. All the testing was done with the same kind of level. We did it in 10 minutes and 20 seconds. This is the build. Again, the build's going to be on the website, so you can see all the stat priorities, and everything's a work in progress, obviously. This is really strong normally, but it's not a normal season. This is a juiced up, ethereal, badass season. So if you don't know what ethereals are, check the description of the video. There's a full Q&A video I made yesterday. I'm going to have to test it without the weapon. It seems like maybe not that great without the ethereal weapons. But if you want to play Inna's next season, it's pretty badass. I mean, we just bodied a 110 in 10 minutes with nothing. But a lot of the classes with ethereal weapons are going to body like a 110 is what I'm trying to say. It needs more testing. Let me know what you guys think about everything. I'm definitely going to showcase some of the push gameplay right now, just so you get an idea of what it would be like. It's like I almost have to test with ethereals and without ethereals to kind of see the difference, right? With Inna's only, because Inna's got significant changes. So what seems to be the build is you jump out here, you're going to group them up with Cyclone, and I don't think it snapshots Mystic Ally. Again, if there's anything that comes available, I'll probably change the top comment of the video or make I'll put it on the official guide even, right? So you're running around here, you're looking for elites. So we found an elite. We're just gonna start punching him, and we're gonna wait for Cold Cycle. But again, I don't think it matters that much, just keeping your allies out in general. So I'm just gonna cast it now. I don't think it snapshots or anything. I don't think it's affected by area damage either. And this is a Juggernaut, right? So this would be like an even tougher elite. And similar to other AI like Hydras and similar to Firebird, if they're on the wall sometimes it doesn't hit them as easily. That's why I'm trying to sneak in here and force them out. So we just destroyed a Juggernaut, like not a big deal. Right, so let's go look for another elite. And you can see like there's little splashes. This is the active effect. They're just running around splashing everything. So you can group them up and then just cast it again. And then once COE hits, you'll get those big pops. If it was affected by area damage, then maybe you would save it for Convention Cycle. Yeah, we've been testing all different rotations, and it doesn't seem to be that significant if you cast it on COE versus not. I don't think it snapshots. But again, that's what the official guide's for, like I've been saying. But this is it. You're punchy, you're tanky, and you have a lot of extra resource left over. It's a good tanky build, right? You can spam mantra because of it. And you can see we're pretty much just walking through a 110 with low gear levels. Whoops. Push those buttons. Here comes Cold Cycle. Sometimes you could just spam Cyclone Strike just to keep them grouped. And I would say the speed build, if I was to rate the speed build in terms of fun, it's like an A, right? I love a lot of the monk speed builds, from LTK to Wave of Light, Tempest Rush. They do a good job. And part of that is how amazing Dash is in general. It feels good. It's fun to play. I like Juliana's speed build. So the speed build is it's almost S tier fun, maybe A to S tier fun. In terms of this push variation, I need to keep playing it, and there might be like other variations out there. I have to keep saying all that because it's so early. It's only been out a day, right? I just want to get you guys this info. I would say this is about B tier fun. Like, I feel like it needs something else for a little bit of oomph to it. And I don't know what that is. Like, maybe we also need a counter, by the way. There should be a counter here so we can see the number of allies we have out. If you wanted like a tanky gen build, most generator builds are squishy in Diablo, right? If you wanted like a tanky punch build, this is finally a thing. I just wish it had something, maybe like instead of just this, basically. Or maybe if it did snapshot, then we would have to cast it on CoE at least. I know, and people don't like CoE builds too much, but I think it just needs a little bit more, kind of like what they did with Heaven's Fury, where, you know, you do 3 stacks of Fist of Heaven, and then, yeah, then you get a damage bonus. Maybe if you have 3 stacks of a punch, then maybe you do more damage. I don't know. So there's some kind of thought process there. Maybe you guys could say something in the description, and then Blizzard could check it out and maybe change the build for the good. But if it did go live like this, it's a good, fun build, and you're not going to have a bad time. We do spend most of our time speed farming anyway, so, you know, this is just for pushing. But let me know what you guys think. Yeah, Ina's pet build, interesting. Love the speed. The push build is chill too, just not so like thought-provoking, I guess. Maybe at a higher level when you're dying to everything, or if you strip away more survivability and add more damage, then you'd be hopping around trying to dodge and survive and put life on hit on both weapons, and that would be your excitement, is trying not to get destroyed every second, you know. I thought I would go through and just finish the map and show you guys the Rift Guardian kill, because it's pretty cool. If you could throw me a like on the video, I'd appreciate it, as it really does help the YouTube algorithm. And it's my birthday on Sunday, so, you know, it's be a nice present for me. I'm just trying to bide time until the Rift Guardian spawns. So it's similar to Firebird, right? Where you crush single target. It might not be as fast, but it's really strong single target. It's kind of like Firebird has all the allies and they all focus and hit one target. It's like all your allies hit a single Rift Guardian. So I guess a RG with no ads would be the best one to fight, right? It looks like I might get a better time than I had previously too. So that's good. Consistent. Build's very consistent. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, so I have a little bit of shield pylon left over, so that's okay. I'm gonna hit him with one Cyclone. Making sure it's up. I mean, it might not be like Firebird, but you can see it's pretty strong for RGK. I actually didn't even use Stricken until like 110. We did a 109 with no Stricken and it wasn't bad. There we go. Starts to ramp up. I'm just chilling, watching him get blasted down. Uh-oh. Standing in it. Standing and stuff. Not bad. Not good, I mean. Okay, cool. So yeah, we actually improved our time somehow just by running through doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed the early look at the Monk Ina's build. It's been a lot of fun to play it, and arguably, you know, it's with the ethereals, we're getting more stuff. We're getting a new redesigned Ina's set and all the ethereals to kind of mix and match here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Appreciate all the love I get on all the videos, and yeah, that's gonna be all for me today. This is Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.